Welcome back, ghouls and goblins. I hope you're having an absolute magical day. Thank you so much for taking the time to support the channel. You know what it is already. We have a new Magic the Gathering Arena deck for you. We're tearing it up through Platinum rank. The season just reset, so everybody who was in Mythic is now in Platinum, climbing back to Mythic. And I have what might be the best positioned deck in the meta right now. It's very unsuspected as well. It's Gruul Werewolves. That's the color combination of green and red, and this is an aggro deck, so we're looking to go very quick, underhand our opponent with bigger creatures, some spells that can't be countered, sorry mono blue, and just the right amount of removal. We'll break down the day's deck list, talk about the strategies, the synergies, showcase this in the gameplay footage that we have for you against the best decks and players in the world right now. Of course, wrapping up with our final thoughts, deck review, we've overcapped the statistics for the day, and of course our pack opening, which is super exciting. So make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel to help keep this show rolling. Let's take a look at the brand new deck. All right, Gruul Werewolves, I think is incredibly well positioned in the current meta. Mono blue is going to suffer against the Howlpack Piper. A, it can't be countered, and then B, it's going to suffer from the rest of the deck, because the thing about mono blue and many of the decks right now is they're looking to cast on your main phase, not their turn, and that's going to mean nighttime, right? So if they're not casting during their main phases or during their turns, now it's nighttime, our deck gets a massive advantage. This is very, very nice. So either they're incentivized to cast main phase, limiting the counter magic availability during your main phase, or, that's that, and then they're just going to have to, deal with the consequences, allowing it to go to night. So it's one or the other. Neither of them are good for your opponent, and both of them actually give you a lot of leeway within the build and the current meta, which is fantastic. So, this is what it all has been built around: the Howlpack Piper, transforming into the Wild Song Howler. Not only is it positioned really well in the meta to get into the battlefield, right? Because there's counter magic everywhere. It's not only mono blue that's playing it. Of course, the spell can't be countered. It's a 2/2 for 4. We can pay 2. You may put a creature card from your hand into the battlefield if it's a wolf or werewolf. Untap the Piper, and then activate this only as sorcery. So what this means is that we can do the ability multiple times, as it will untap the creature. So we have some very expensive wolves and werewolves in the deck that we can put into play for 2 mana. It's also very nice because we are not casting those spells. We're just putting them into the battlefield. This will, circumvent the daytime casting. We've not cast a creature or a spell now this turn. We're going to nighttime, baby. Let's go. So that's very good in the deck as well. Of course, once it transforms into nighttime or enters the battlefield, look at the top 6 cards of your library. You may reveal a creature card from among them and put it into your hand. The rest going to the bottom of your library in random order. Yeah, so that's a big dig. It's going to continue to supply value to your upcoming turns, which is quite nice. So that's the Piper. Talking about the free casting, well, we have the Volatile Arsonist and Avabruck Caretaker. The Caretaker is fantastic for 6. It's a 4/4 with hexproof, and at the beginning of combat on your turn, put 2 +1/+1 counters on another target creature you control. Oof. Nightbound, 6/6. Every permanent we have will have hexproof. Okay. And then at the beginning of our combat, we get to put 2 +1/+1 counters on each creature that we control, which is just about the most ridiculous thing I've ever done. It's not just that. We mentioned the Arsonist, which is a 4/4 for 5 with menace and haste, and whenever it attacks, deal 1 damage to up to each of 1 target creature, player, and or up to 1 target planeswalker. So we get 3 targets: creature, planeswalker, player, dealing 1 to each of them. Yes! Nightbound, we're going to deal 2 damage to each of them. It gets a power and toughness buff by 1. It's a 5/5, still with menace and haste. We absolutely love it, and if we get lucky enough, we can drop both of these with our Piper, and it is not uncommon because of that dig ability where we're looking at the top 6. EEA beautiful. There's more to it than that. We also have the Reckless Stormseeker. This is a 3 mana 2/3. At the beginning of combat on your turn, creature gets +1/+0, gains haste at Daybound. Nightbound is a 3/4 with that +1/+1 again. A little bit of a buff here, but +2/+0, haste, and now trample as well with that ability, which is really, really cool. So that trample damage is fantastic. The haste is really cool as well. Maybe throwing that on Ava. Speaking of Ava and the +1/+1 counters and the Reckless Stormseeker +1 or +2 just turn effect, We're going to be throwing those on, if we can, to Halana and Alena, and then she will in turn pass the value along, which is quite nice. So for 4 mana as a 2/3 with First Strike and Reach at the beginning of combat on your turn, put X +1/+1 counters on another target creature you control, where X is the power of Halana and Alena. That's fantastic. That creature will gain haste until the end of turn, which is not too bad either. So again, the Stormseeker, Ava, can push up the partners, and then the partners can push up something else. So 2 things get that value, which is really, really quite nice. We have Tovolar, Dire Overlord here for 3. It's a 3/3, and whenever a wolf or werewolf you control deals combat damage to a player, draw a card. And at the beginning of your upkeep, if you control 3 or more wolf or werewolves, it's going to become night. Then transform any number of human werewolves you control. Fantastic, thank you so much. So this will allow us to force nighttime. That's Daybound. Nightbound is a 4/4, you know, again, with that +1/+1. Whenever a wolf or werewolf you control deals damage, again, draw a card, nothing changing here. But we can pay 2 + X to provide +X +0 and trample. 2 mana providing trample. This is really good because Ava's going to supply +2 counters to everything. So that's really going to be all you'll need to strike for lethal. We have the Naturalist here. For 2 mana, it's a 2/2, and whenever it attacks, add 1 red or green to your mana pool. You don't lose that as phases end. Daybound, Nightbound, again with the +1/+1, and then other wolves and werewolves you control will also get +1/+1 through that Lord ability, which is fantastic, and it retains the mana ramp ability. Outland Liberator, performing so well. Wow, you are going to love how good this card is doing in the current meta. Wedding what? Wedding what? There's so many great enchantments that you're able to remove here with the Liberator. Artifacts as well. You can pay 1 to sack it to get it, or as a 2/2, and then but Nightbound, whenever it attacks, you actually just get it free of charge, which is fantastic. So good. So the artifact and enchantment removal is strong within the deck. And then our final woofers within the Ascendant Packleader for 1, it's a 2/1. When it enters the battlefield, it will do so with a +1/+1 counter on it for each permanent you control with mana value 4 or greater. And then whenever you cast a spell with mana value 4 or greater, you're going to put 1 on it as well, which is pretty doggone ridiculous. All right, so it's the faces, an enchantment saga, 1 damage to each player and planeswalker. Sorry, Lily, you're done. If Lily minuses on you, play this after. Fantastic. Whenever you cast your next creature spell, it's going to enter with a +1/+1 on it, and then flip and transform it to 2/2 with haste. And whenever a creature is dealt damage by a source you control that would die, exile it instead. Very, 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 very helpful. We have protection through Tamiyo Safekeeping for 1 instant speed, indestructible, hexproof, gain 2 life. Removal through the Rending Flame, 5 damage. Creature or planeswalker, if it was a spirit, 2 damage to its controller. You know, this is really just here for the apocalypse. The 4/5. Get out of town, bro. And that's going to be the deck, right? Of course, we do have the Who Endures, the Crucible of Defiance as utility lands, the mountains, the forests, the Karplusan Forest, question mark, LOL, and the Rockfall Vale to keep us roundabout healthy. Of course, you know, this is 25 lands in a 2.6 average mana value. Probably shouldn't need that many, but you'll see in today's matches, it's like, you draw 20 lands or you draw 2 lands. Welcome to Arena, baby. Of course, I really appreciate your time and attention. Thank you all so much. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to help keep the show rolling. Of course, don't go anywhere, because after our gameplay, we have a pack opening. We're going to review the deck, talk about the stats. How did it perform over our day's worth of gameplay? Because we played a lot of matches today. So buckle up, get ready, and let's play some Magic. Smells like a mulligan in the morning. He's a little expensive. See if we can grab a 3 or 4 drop or be left alone. Cool. I mean, if we can grab that 4th land, it'd be nice. Such a dirty dog, dude. Holy. Interesting flip tonight there. That actually kind of screws her. Oh no, that actually is really good. I've mistaken myself. Guess just string these. And hopefully we draw our 5th land. I mean, it being night for them is good too, I guess. Just keep at it. Gonna take Ava. Swinging for 4. I don't think there's a block here. And if there is, I'm okay with it. Oh, another. Just like that, huh? Just like that, huh? This isn't the worst. You do have to pay 2 for this. Not great. But it allows a pretty gosh darn juicy hit, I'll tell you what. Oh, we get in for 11. Flipping it today, which is something we want. If this Piper survives, that is. It looks like it, well, their 3rd cut down. Could you imagine? Kind of want to keep the Arsonist there. Do the little do here, right? Slapping over for 8 with Ava. The juicy turn, and, you know, the Arsonist is on tap as well. It's blocked. Uh-oh. You're cute. We flip tonight. We've got good blockers. Oh. Bummer. That's what they're thinking too, yeah? That's what they're thinking too. Oh no, look at these werewolves. So I'm worried about the mono black matchup, but if we can get Ava out with the hexproof, get above that meat hook, we're in good shape. Mono blue, we're uncountered here, which is nice. The spell can't be countered. Push advantage, so it's going to be nice deck, I think, question mark. All right, opponent's going to go first. Downright cheating. Kumano, Packleader Seeker. The Rafine Friar. Also good against the enchantment deck. Could, you know, just get slammed to the cut down. It's annoying, and I hate it. We can't hit it till 4. That's the bad guy, right? I guess we could have put it on ourselves. We just missed 2 damage. What was I even thinking? You don't know me. All part of my master plan. I shouldn't be so open with my reflection. I reveal myself. I didn't want to attack into a potential emperor, you know? Just still scared of this turn. The Wandering Emperor is too good. I actually have a problem with how good that card is. It's not fair. Oh, that's a 8-4 cycle taking us tonight. This could be bad. Maybe we get it and save ourselves a lot of problem. We are lucky. Lucky today, I'll tell you what. Not so lucky. Goodbye, Charger. Emperor gets a fat one as well. HGG settle down. I'm just gonna keep the land. One me took coming right up. Interesting. Bad. Good. Not good, dude. Wow. Who are you? How could you afford those? Counterspell, get wrecked? No. No. Only 2 cards in their hand. That's probably our best bet here. Maybe we can get some good draws going. Hopefully there's no more removal. We're going to get a couple more chances at it. That digs for the removal. Yikes. Might just hit us. Holy. Is that correct? They have an Emperor in hand? And they're going to first strike me? First strike's better than the exile next turn though, right? Oh. You lose Kumano though, and that's very bad. I guess against these Paragons. Maybe I shouldn't have offered that up. I don't want to lose the Wolves though. Those Wolfers. I mean, I've got an empty hand. What do you name? Right? Slasher. Didn't they have named the front side of it? They're just going to go in front of it, but I am still going to take the draw. Right, the trample should help us get through. Just a free draw. I didn't want to buff it in case they had to cut down. They could have acted in response. This is good. I mean, those fucking flyers, right? So we need a howler off the top. This is not a mana ability, so I think this gets taxed. Just hit for 6, right? Are they not attacking? Or they're just okay with the discard because they play it with the Angel anyways? Or that was a misplay? Or they just have lands and they're fed up with the match? Really hard to determine some days. I'll take it. Drawing first. Hello. Can we survive? That's going to be the big question. Maybe we should throw bait. What do you think? Throw bait? Absolutely. No. Because next turn, we need 2 red. No, can't guarantee. So if they get it, they get it. I know I'm sad, but at least next turn, you know, we're playing Kumano and a Liberator. I wanted to bait with the Liberator. Yes, yes, yes. We all know. Haha. But just it is what it is. Maybe I just Seeker and then Liberator after. It's frustrating. And I hate it. Ooh. I guess, you know, we could have played the Mountain and got rid of that life loss there, but I'm not sure it matters too much. So they're going to play the Emperor. We all have a good laugh. They're not drawing, just like +1, it's whatever. Let's see if we're faster than they are. I think we might be. They definitely want to kill that Trap Breaker. Why we're leaving 1 mana up, so if they go to interact with it, we get it. It's also just a Wandering Emperor. So, screw you, whale! Look at you go! We take the announcement. That's delicious. Free of charge, I may add. No sacrifice required. Imagine if we had a Safekeeping here. Imagine. That'd be so cool if we did. Why aren't you Tamiyo Safekeeping? It's their turn 4 in hand after the draw. Wandering Emperor in play. 4 mana open. Potential to play to 5. There we have our 5th mana in play. 3 in hand. They self-sack the Emperor, signifying that they have a backup in hand. 2 unknown cards remaining. One of them being a Teferi. Interesting. Isn't that the guy that... No, he teamed up with the werewolves to beat the vampires. You're on the wrong side, dude. Untapping, make disappear mana. Gaining 2 life. Pretty dirty, but let's see if it works. Get away like a bandit. The days are long. You know, I sit by myself. I'm talking to, you know, screens all day. Lord have mercy. Those shield counters are tight. Can't believe they're sacking them. Or are they drawing? See something. I don't know if I want to push it today. The night times be good for us. What's the harm in trying, yeah? Nice draw. They would have pushed it to daytime anyways. Another land, 2 in hand. Oh, wow. This deck is dirty. Just everything's draw. Draw, 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 draw. We need a sick top deck. One draw instead of 2. You know, just do what we can. We're back tonight. Denick is all right. You know, fair and playable. Seems like a decent play. You're such a dirty dog. I dare you. I mean, it's not actually a bad decision at this point. Big hit, lethal in 3. Well, that's actually as good as it could have possibly been. Killed a Dugo, free of charge. We had a red source. Let's see the blocks. We're going to trample Lord, I believe. Maybe them both. We have that ability. Get some nice draws going here. We're basically still dead, though. They might lose Denick. I don't know. Huh. Sink it all in. Big hit. Double draw. Woo! Just what I needed. Couple more lands, dude. Rock and roll. So they single cast, they attack for 5. No draws here, down to 7. Might save us. Swing in with the boys. We kill the dog again. You know, limiting their blocker. Maybe we should have actually swung in with everybody. Missed lethal in 2022. Um, 1 or 5. Yeah, we definitely should have smashed it with everybody. You don't know me. I like to play it safe, bro. We're okay. We're okay. We're okay. Not like it's gonna be farewell or anything, yeah? Maybe this deck is positioned better than I thought. Because this is a prevalent deck as well. And the artifact enchantment removal here is hot. Somehow have lethal that I don't know about. Could you imagine? New white burn spell. Why not? Why not? I mean, I don't know what they have. Maybe we need to go big. Maybe we need to go big. Killing that Buster. Wow. That Trap Breaker has put in masses. I repeat, just like, ugh. Lifted the entire deck. Good God. Nice, dude. Nice. We're finally gaining some traction here throughout the process. I'm going to keep 7. You know, pretty risky, but at the end of the day, I don't think I mind. Probably playing slow with it. I don't think our opponent's here. Never mind. It's not a 2-drop. Let's just go slow. Maybe slower than I'd like. Kumano's going to be good, though. Hopefully we can get an exile here. So that's what kind of deck it is. Beautiful. Turn 4 Rafine. At least it's not on curve. I have 2 of them, so, you know, it's nice to, if we're going to offer up something for them to remove it to be this. Of course, Liliana, we all get a big chuckle out of, right? I know I do every time she's played. We always get a good little chuckle there, don't we? Just removal. Down to 15, hitting for 6 to 11. What are you, an aggro deck? Haste in play. I say let's race. I have life gain. Do you? Slams, you know, shoulder in my face. Not that we have an answer, but it's a good habit I'm trying to practice. Because if they were to play it here, it would rip past our, you know, upkeep. Just good practice. Go to night. Land out. Draw engine in play. Protection open. Suck it, Wandering Emperor. They pay for it. Beautiful. Look at us go. All right, 2 lands. We probably won't find our third here either. LOL. Really? Interesting. Can't believe it. Just no 2-drops. 2-drop off the top, and I'll shut up. I'll shut up. 2-drop off the top. Let's go. Never is. So salty, bro. Seeker probably gets removed. I don't care about the knight yet. Pretty good, but whatever. Oh? Am I going to get beat by a Jank Lord? That'll be just the cherry on top for my day. All right, hit for 5. This is good. Next turn we have protection. We make it there. So far, so good. That's untapped. Which means no Wandering Emperor yet. They push up. They hit for 3. Down to 14, tying it up. It is knit time, though. Ooh. I don't really need the draw. I have good cards. I just need the protection, which we have in spades. Wasted mana, but it's still good. It's still good. It's still good. Haste in hand. Meat hook, and I'll go home crying like I always do. Like I always do. Yeah, no joke. No joke there. This is pretty good. I think we're good for lethal, though. Yes, 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 yes. Maybe they have some crazy card I don't know about, but this looks good to me. Hey, thanks for the follows. Appreciate that. Welcome to the stream, the channel. Beautiful. Nice to get another win going here. Opponent goes first, probably cheating. This is really slow. We have the same chance to draw something on low curve as we do to mull. You know what I mean? It's like, I don't know which is the way we want to go. Find the 2-drop. We find the removal from our opponent's hand. Ayo! You know? Cut down. Get it, I get it, I get it, I get it, I get it. Now transform that booty. Take our flame. Give me the draw. I mean, it's shielded removal. It's eye removal. They 100% take the flame. Unless they have more removal. Well, more discard, but still. Definitely the flame. Or not, I mean, you do you. We might be, misplaying here. Thanks so much for the community support, Hilla. Hope you're having a great day. Hope the ladder and shuffler were friendly to you. We're not out of the match yet. It's a good start for them for sure. Makes me nervous. Ooh. Probably should have went on the pack leader. Double block? May as well. Okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I build my decks to be quote unquote idiot proof, like with a handicap to it. Like they're better than they should be. So you can make all sorts of misplays and still come out on top. I know, ha ha, but it's true. Big hit. I mean, we're still in loads of trouble. Don't get me wrong. I get it. I get it. That actually is really good on Alena. Makes me cry. Crying inside. I guess I did. Searching for a meat hook, obviously. What a bully. What a bully, dude. If 5, 6, next turn 7. Hook for 5. Brutal, right? Do you think they took a shielded? Just removal? Haste, haste, haste. They take our Halana. Oh, this is disgusting. If they play shielded, it's hasted through our own Halana. I might throw up. Literally, I'm gonna start throwing up on stream. I guess we fry her. Let's see what else they're gonna play. So rude, dude. Oh, Rudel. Suck it, Trebek. It's not a big enough hit, but for 5 damage, we're lethal in 3. Oh. Just bluff with 1 land. There's no need for 2. Damn it. Good card, I guess. I've been told. Oh, brutes. Brutal, dude. Aha! That'll win the game. Oh. Your 15th removal spell? Okay. Good. Good. least it was a land. Now they can fucking force sacrifice. Ah, we're never gonna get ahead of this. That's literally good game. Literally good game unless we pull haste. Oh, brutal, brutal, brutal. Oh. What a brain dead deck. A garbage deck for a garbage player. Hey, CG, don't be so salty. Haste off the top. Haste off the... Cool. Cool, dude. Haste off the top. Are you serious? Fucking land off the top, more like it. Holy Toledos. So the deck actually performing really nicely. The day-night cycle really forcing the hand of a lot of the decks right now who want to hold up that interaction on your turn, which is a lot of them right now. As far as facing up against the other aggro decks, you know, I think we do very well. It's not uncommon for us to have the biggest creature in play. However, you know, there are other decks that, if things go right, can get ahead of us. Looking at you, Mono Green, against Mono Black, you know, the haste is super helpful. The speed at which the deck operates is really nice. Still kind of getting tied up potentially if things go well for them, but faring really well in that matchup as well. And you know, I think that this is not a new deck by any means, but maybe something that you haven't played in a while that could be a fresh mix-up to kind of get away from the redundancy of the current top decks. Of course, doing my best with that, playing an original deck every single day. This is the least original we've been in weeks, just because, you know, just kind of bringing it back, re-showcasing it, be like, hey, you know, this is a really good deck to be playing right now if you're struggling. You know, you've seen the gameplay, right? You know me personally, if you're a friend to the channel. Great deck builder. Sometimes we misplay. I call it the commentator curse. I'm moving very quickly to keep tempo, and you know, the ADHD doesn't help. So all those things, working on them every day, but it is what it is. With this being said, let's take a look at the stats, right? How did the deck actually do? And so here's our profile on Untapped. If you are in the Discord, a member, you can join the VIP chat if you don't know how. You can support the channel. It's really easy to gain access to that, and you'll actually gain access to the entire profile of mine, and you can see what decks we're playing day by day, literally minute by minute. But of course, you know, we are recapping this for you as a general viewer as well. Don't worry, not that exclusive. Taking home a 63% win rate, going 5-3. Not too shabby. 44 on the play, 70 on the draw, which I don't understand. Oh, wait until we think about how many times we bricked on the play. I just don't understand. I don't understand. But what I do understand is that we faced Mono Black 4 times and we're taking it home with 50%. That's as good as it gets. Honestly, think about that. We don't face Mono Blue, but we do face its companion, Azorius, which is literally unbeatable in most scenarios, but we take it home easy. The Orzhov mid-range deck, I honestly don't know how we made it out of that, as well as the Esper mid-range. Selesnya, though, believe it or not, taking it home, wiping the floor with us. We don't do well there. We have the different versions of the deck, which is really cool to, you know, how did the edits work throughout the day, you know, adding that land, because of what is going on. A little bit more protection as well, getting rid of some removal. I think it was a decent decision. Of course, going from a 0% win rate to a 71% win rate. Now, we don't have much data on that first version, but I could just tell it's like this is not happening, and, you know, really doing well within that second version, you know. So, cheers. Thank you all so much for watching. But wait, there's more. It's a pack opening. Let's go. Okali dokali. Boom. I know that's what you love. I know you. I love it too. We've been having really good pulls. What is this? Duplimancy. Nice art, bro. Beautiful. Look at that shine. Look at that glisten. All right, we have a trash land here. I don't know if you guys care about these. Let's go well, sometimes you get good stuff. The Gobbo. The Growth. This is a good Gobbo, though. Warlords. Warhost friendly. These cards come... Okay, I have opened so many packs with those cards back to back. What the hell? With the Blood Fist and then that kicker. I don't understand. Get frogged, dude. That's cool art. I like that. I like that alternative art. That's nice. Urtai Resurrected. That is a good pull. A holographic alt art. Queensies. Oh, what is this? What is this? This is a land. Underdark Rift. Colorless mana. Pay 5, tap it. Exile it. Roll a d10. Interesting. Put an artifact, creature, or planeswalker into its owner's library just beneath the top X cards of that library where X is the result at sorcery speed. That's an interesting control land. Very unique indeed. What was our good... What did we get here? I don't even... Oh, it was good. We got Urtai. I've lost you, Urtai. I know you got Flash, but you don't have to hide from me. Nothing really cool in the pack other than this. But again, a fantastic card that we see ourselves using a lot of in the future. Thank you all so much for watching. Have a magical day. If you want to help support the channel, open up a playlist, let it roll, baby. That average view duration, which you get through watching full videos, really helps support the channel's growth and exposes me to new individuals who can come and enjoy some of the content as well. Cheers. New free-to-play decks coming, as well as new competitive builds while we wait for the new Alchemy release. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. But just most importantly, have a magical day. I can't wait to see you soon. The next